Hi, how y'all doing? It's February the 7th or 8th. I think it's the 7th, 2020. So we're told 2026. It's the 7th. It's Saturn Day. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies were blue in the rise, and then it got cloudy. So it's a bit blue and it's a bit cloudy, right? It said it was supposed to be minus 18 today. It was minus 33 when I got up in the rise at 7. And then I changed it from in the weather app. I changed it from Celsius to Fahrenheit, and it said it was -2. Right, -2 is not that cold, but when it says it's minus like in the 18, it sounds colder, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? Messing with us through the metric system and the Fahrenheit system, but that's all their system anyway. It's not ours, right? It is. Um, it is cold though. I stepped out earlier and shoveled off my step, and it was cold, right? Frigid. It was a little bit gusty, but it comes and goes. It's not too bad. It's very quiet in the hood. Don't see anybody out doing nothing, just cars driving around. But we don't even know that we got people that were not. Well, I suppose we could tell if we went outside and looked, right? This Matrix is a funny place. Um, First quarter moon phase in 2 days on the 9th. So that's what's that? It's the first, no, it's the last quarter, right? We already had the first quarter. The last quarter is what? Breathe and elevate. So some tough energy gonna be coming with the last quarter moon phase. Maybe, right? Not much is going on the world stage other than the Epstein files, right? I still find it strange that he's an actor. You know, they all are. It just confuses me even more, you know, unless they're all aliens in masks. I don't know, right? I asked myself if there's aliens out there, to show me one. Let me see with my own eyes. I'm not fearful. Just show me out on the street or something like that. Let me see them with my own eyes. Hasn't happened yet, but I'll keep on trying, attempting it, you know? I don't really have much to talk about. It's kind of a weird day today. Ears are ringing. Body's a bit icky in my spine and my feet, my legs, knees. But we're probably getting hit by that big CME that came off the so-called sun. So it messes with us, right? We are changing. I wonder what we're going to look like. It's different. My son was having a hard time with his girlfriend yesterday. It seems that she keeps on going crazy, for lack of a better word, right? Becomes dysfunctional. She's just unable to be dealt with, right? Mentally, emotionally. He's getting tired of it, right? We talked about it, but every choice is his own. I don't make choice for my children, right? When they're grown. So yeah, hopefully he has a good weekend with her. Yeah, no, I told him about the mitochondrial gene and how the Schuman and the sun are talking to each other, and it's raising the vibration. So everybody that's in a low vibration, you know, hating, feeling sorry for himself, all these lower vibrational uh, consciousnesses, right, are just going to shut off. They're not going to make it. I said, you have to be high vibrational, right, to make it through these times. And he says, yeah, he's getting it, right? I was saying how we've all grown, like in my family, my sons, me. So look at us, we've changed. We're not the same people we were 5 years ago, right? We've gotten better, not better, right? And he agreed. So yeah, my oldest son came over yesterday to pay me back the last little bit of money he owed me because I bought him boots, right? Winter boots. I loaned him money to buy me boots. Him boots, I mean. And he gave me a big chunk and then said, I'll come back in a week and give you the rest. And I said, you know what? How about you just keep the rest? I said, you paid me back pretty good, right? And besides that, I give your brother a little bit more money for Christmas than I did you. So this will make up for it. You know what I mean? He was like, thanks, Mom. You know what I mean? I said, it'll help you out, you know? So, yeah, I thought it'd be okay, you know? It's my children. I do nice things for them, right? Especially when people are having tough times. He has 3 jobs. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. He lives in a room, rents a room in a bad house. You know what I mean? So, it took a little bit of pressure off of him. Nothing wrong with that. No birds. Just the sun heating up the side of my house. It's just nice to see the sun again. I'm grateful every time I see it, right? We'll see if I'm saying the same thing in the summertime when the heat comes. But yeah, but who knows what's going to happen? Like, this weather is extreme, right? Obviously, that caterpillar I seen was wrong. That fuzzy bear, it was just a total beige color. There was no dark brown stripe in the middle, right? So it's a weather gauge, you know, tells you about the weather. And what that meant, what the one I seen, was a light winter. But we are not having a light winter, right? We're in the deep freeze. And it's not just here in Canada, it's all over the realm, all right? It is. It's all over the realm. I'd be watching travel adventure YouTubers, you know? It's colder than usual. And it's to keep the Leviathan asleep. It's the only thing I can think of, right? Because of the global warming. They were afraid of it, you know? They were, because ice melts and the dragon gets free. And he comes for the inorganic ones, right? It destroys everything that's inorganic. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know about this realm anymore. It's too messed up. Everybody that's supposed to be somebody's actors, right? And crisis actors don't die. They just make you think they did. That's what acting is all about. It's called method acting, all right? It's a thing. It's thousands of them. But they're not just in one place. They're all over the realm. The government hires them, all right? Actors hired actors. Isn't that something, right? That's different too. So yeah, I'm in a weird space. In my consciousness right now, I'm not sure what's going on. Dreamt all night. I did. I suppose it's part of the astrology too, right? And the fire horse, the Chinese fire horse coming in February. Or is it here already? Did we already have the Chinese New Year? I don't know. I can't remember what day it is on. Maybe it's the 17th or the 19th. I'm not sure. I know how to say Happy New Year in Chinese, though. I learned in British Columbia when I moved my 6 children out there. It's called Gung Hei Fat Choi. Happy New Year. Gung Hei Fat Choi. Right? The children learned it at school. They came home and taught me. My children have always been teaching me, right? Because I've been learning what they be learning. My youngest son's the one that teaches me the most now because he's home, right? He was telling me how not to get, hooked into different things on YouTube, how to tell the people that are in cults, how to, just AI, a bunch of different stuff. He doesn't want me to fall for the bullshit, right? So, yeah. But I'm not the one that got the job. He is. He fell for the bullshit. So, but what do you do, right? Just hope he got a placebo and not the poison. because it didn't off them, right? It's different. It really is. Not sure what to make of it. But in the last days, I suppose we're not meant to make anything of it. It's about inner work. Be good people. Don't lie. And don't cause harm. It's not that hard. Right? It really isn't. I prefer it this way. I do. All right. Like I said, I don't have much to talk about, but I've given you a few minutes. Right? Feeling the electricity go through me, or the gamma rays, whatever the heck it is. All right? Made a loaf of bread. It's just me and my shadow today. Best friends. Hanging out. Staying away from people. Right? With all the people going crazy out there, I don't need to be around them. Right? I really don't. Not that I feel fear from it. It's just that I don't want to have to do anything, shall we say, right? To defend myself. So, yeah, I'm not adverse to defending myself. That's what I taught my children. We're on the defense, not the offense, right? I taught them if you get attacked, here's how you take them down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Isn't that what's happening in the geopolitical scene right now? The bigger they are, the harder they're falling, right? And with pervy wood, right? I've told everybody, all these people, all these actors and rappers and Olympians and sports people and you name it, they're all in on the game. You don't get to be famous if you don't play their game. Right? Right? So don't be worshiping anybody. Yourself. You're the most important one in the realm. You are. You're the most powerful. Believe it. Make it so. Okay? Okay. Every day, I remember who I am. Every day, I'm in alignment for great success. And every day, I have more gratitude. I'm grateful for my subscribers, for the people who view me, for the people who give me likes and kind comments. I am. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for everything. All right. I love you all as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. I don't know what the Schuman is today. It wasn't posted yet. But yesterday it was 24. Okay. Bye. Bye.